Alright, everyone. Game is gonna be live in a bit. And I believe you should be hitting it already. Just running Dodo TV in that. And it looks like it is ready. Alright. Hang on a bit, we'll load in. Just finish this. It's gonna be a minute. Just finish. Alright, my EPS now has decided to crash, but that's fine. Let me just finish this. Yeah, you can see it's very important we finish our tower defense before we cast. Now let me turn off the disc casters. Don't have anyone else coming in. It's 5 minutes Dota TV delay. So just wait. It's loaded in. It literally just got off delay. I'm just finishing this. I was just doing this to kill time. Sure. And then we'll load in. How's everyone doing? This should be a fun one. Kukuys up against Talon. Obviously, Kuku versus Kuku. So it should be a funny one. At the very least. And yeah, I think it's probably the funniest match we've gotten in these qualifiers. Let me make this so this works. Alright, this should be done now. I'm not gonna bother with anything else. Yeah, and we will just close it here. I'll just do the rest of it later. Yeah, Kukuys versus Talon should be fun. And we'll load in. And there we are. So, game number 1. We saw Talon take what, a 2-0?
10 seconds left.
Up against Yangon. Kukuys took 2-0 over Team Essence, which I'd also expect. What happened? Boom managed to 2-0 Ivory. Brav managed to 2-1 Exe. So Exe is in the lower bracket now. Exe did manage to 2-1 Ivory as well. So they're going to be waiting on the loser of probably Brav, maybe this series, who knows. If it's up against the loser of this series, it's going to be pretty funny. We shall see. I forgot that there's something I have to add to the HUD. So hang on a moment while I'm doing that. See the Shadow Demon picked up by Kukuys. Shadow Demon has been a very strong support overall, of course. So nothing too strange there. HUD BBB. I don't really like having to do these, but it's by request. Alright. See the clockwork being picked up as well. We had Pangolier, Sand King, Morphling, Omni Knight being banned, and Naga, Tusk, Marcy, Murana, and the NP being banned by Kukuys. Nothing too strange just there. What else do you want to ban?
10 seconds
Salap.
remaining.
Who's on Kukuys again? Palos, Yoe, Joel, Jing, Natsumi. It's a bit surprising then they banned Marcy of Jing. I suppose when you're up against Talon, they do like their Marcy as well. So that makes enough sense, I suppose. John, why are you not working? Maximilian Pegasus? Because they ain't paying for this, so not working. I will only do this series as a caveat. This is the only series I'm interested in. I don't really feel like sacrificing a full day to do this. So I will do this tournament, and hopefully someone else is casting the other games. Hopefully someone's casting Brav versus Boom right now, as it is concurrent. I always fail to realize that. What am I having for lunch? Leftovers. Leftover giniling, and my mom, I think, fried up eggs. You got the Clockwork plus the Centaur, so you instantly get out the WS Centaur. Rather interesting pick. I'm wondering what the idea is here. They don't see the matchup just yet for Talon, and I don't think this necessarily does anything up against a Shadow Demon either, so not completely sure what the ideas are. You here now in PH? Yeah, I've been in the Philippines for a while. Since 2018, I've been based out of the Philippines. Unless we're out for a LAN. Kukuy versus Kukuy, yeah. Pilot Eye still Talon coach? I believe so. Let's see what Kukuys will pick up. I mean, with a Shadow Demon, you're pretty happy already. Just with that support. You don't have the access to the Tusk. I don't know if there's value in something like the Ench. I'm up against a Centaur or Mars could be pretty nice as well. Underlord is an option with Pit. But it's not really a high priority, I don't think. Especially for, like, who's it in the offlane against Joel? Always forget. Joel. And thoughts about Kukuy joining Talon? I think it's good. I think Kukuy's experience can guide. And Kukuy's voice in the game is going to be really important. They take the Lone Druid up on Kukuy. So what's that? Palos Lone Druid straight up. I don't think we're going too crazy in giving that to Yoe. Well, I could see it being played by Yoe as well, but should just be Palos. Should be Bare Necessities as well. That's all anyone's really playing. All the other facets kind of pale. And they get the Dark Willow on top. So you do have some control coming in. The Fear as well in the Stampede is going to be pretty nice. You don't really have a hero that works with your Lone Druid. I don't think Lone Druid illusions are a threat at all. But again, you've got the save factor that is there. What the hell? You know, I need to fix this thing so BetBoom doesn't get pissed off. Fisher doesn't get pissed off, so give me a sec. They want this HUD overlay somewhere. Pretty sure it should be around there. Alright. Sniper comes out for Talon. Curious where that goes. Mikato's sniper sounds very sad. And a support sniper sounds equally sad as well. So, we shall see. Not the biggest fan of it, but you do have the Centaur to kind of save it. So, could be one way you've got the Clockwork on your side as well. If it is a support sniper, I don't know, Shrapnel plus Centaur can be good, but it's not really amazing. It's not particularly amazing whatsoever, so I'm really curious what happens there. Arvin Panugao, Mike LaPhoenix is busy taking care of family. Right, I'm only doing one series as well, so we're not going to be hanging around too long, I guess. I don't know. Like, I haven't had lunch, so I'd really like lunch. I'd really like to have something to eat for my first meal of the day. And there are 3 series today into lower bracket finals, so there's upper bracket finals. And get the Yoa Zeus out. We get the Weaver out for Akashi. Yoa Zeus coming in. I mean, Yoa knows this hero like the back of his hand, so he does understand almost all of its matchups. We've seen him bode well in a lot of matchups as well. I forgot to set the lighting here.
5 seconds, boss.
Webcam looks a little bit soft or lighter. Right, there we are. Looks about right to me now. Okay.
Radiant's turn to ban.
Okay. Just tuned in. Who's in Team Kukuys? Don't recognize their IGNs. It's Palos, Yoe, Joel, Jing, and who the hell's the last? Natsumi. Natsumi 5, which I always get confused by.
10 seconds left.
Natsumi 5 is going to be interesting.
5 seconds remaining.
Take away virus like redeem code. Am I right, John? I don't know what you're talking about. Why isn't Aurora playing in the qualifiers? Because it's way too soon after TI roster swaps. So I think Aurora is either straight invited as they are a 1x bet team. I think BetBoom has a good working relationship with them. Or they just opt to skip tournament entirely just to have some gelling together period here. Natsumi's carry, no. Natsumi's 5, Palos is 1. According to Liquipedia. I don't know. Maybe they shifted around. We shall see. See the Beastmaster Underlord being banned out, so Joel here is being taken away. Kukuys taking care of our Mikoto heroes. Puck being taken care of. There's a Storm Spirit that looks good, an Ember that looks good, a Void Spirit that is so-so. I think Storm Spirit matchup against Zeus isn't particularly amazing. Maybe you can go... the Ember is not particularly amazing either. But those are your most straightforward options. The Fugger Yadurna. Thank you. Mikasa Thailand. Hello. Yes, I think you're invited. They go to Mars on Kukuys, so that's your answer for the Centaur Stampede on Joel. And I think that does tie in this draft quite nicely. It does give you a lot of team fight. So I think you've got your setup. You've got this nice Mars Shadow Demon lane that can work.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds, boss.
And I'm wondering which way Talon goes now for mid. Again, they're expecting now Cuckoo probably to play like a Sniper 5, a Sniper Clock. Sniper Weaver lane sounds pretty atrocious. Wondering how Talon closes out. We're looking for a Mikoto mid. Up against Zeus Mars. I think you're still happy with a Spirit Brother. We'll go to Earth Spirit, so not the Spirit Brother I'd expect, and could still be flexed for Jokam, I suppose. Let's see which way to go. It is just a Cuckoo Clock, Chokam Sniper, Mikoto, Earth Spirit, Resonance. A little bit disappointing on that one. But mid Earth Spirit versus Zeus, there is some play potential for kickback. Hello, Shinji. Get in the Eva. Overall, draft-wise, I'd say it's rather even. I'm not the biggest fan of what Talon's cooked up this time. But I'm also not the biggest fan of Kukuys going back to the Zeus. Again, this is a Yoa special. He knows how to work it in and out. Zeus into Earth Spirit is not a particularly happy matchup. We do have Natsumi playing the Shadow Demon, so it's a Natsumi 5 right now. Wala ka gadula, Deadlock, sir. I have my own thoughts and opinions in that I still have to type up in the forum, but it's not a game that appeals